4 kilometers below, deeper than stacking 10 Eiffel Towers on top of each other. A place buried deep within the earth, twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. A place where the rock temperature reaches 66 degrees Celsius, and the pressure is so intense that even steel bends like plasticine. And at the very bottom of this terrifying reality, humans are still mining for gold. Welcome to the deepest and most dangerous mine on Earth, Mponeng. But the question is, why do people go to a place where the Earth itself seems to want to kill them?
What lies beneath this darkness that is more valuable than life itself? Today, we will descend step by step into that underground world where sunlight never reaches, where rocks tremble, walls crack, and in the darkness lie mysteries that are billions of years old. And right here at the beginning, if you want to witness this strange journey into the depths of the Earth, then like the video now, comment what you think about this depth, and definitely share it, because many people don't know such truths about our planet. It needs to be known. Now, let's begin the real journey. But first, one thing needs to be made clear.
When we say the deepest mine, we mean a place where humans can actually work. There are deeper holes, like Russia's Kola super deep borehole, but humans cannot go down there. It's just a narrow scientific drilling hole. But Mponeng is completely different. It's like an underground city. There are hundreds of kilometers of tunnels, thousands of workers, electricity, water, trains, cooling systems. Everything operates beneath the ground. This mine is located about 70 kilometers from Johannesburg, South Africa, in the Witwatersrand region, which holds the largest gold reserves on Earth. The history of this region dates back nearly 3 billion years, when rivers once flowed here, carrying particles of gold and depositing them over time. Eventually, these layers were buried and compressed, forming the massive gold deposits we mine today. 3 billion years! That's almost from the early days of Earth itself. Now, the journey into this mine begins with a massive elevator. Not an ordinary one, but a steel cage where over 100 people stand together. Once the doors close, the terrifying descent begins, dropping at around 16 meters per second, over 60 kilometers per hour. First, 2.5 kilometers down, then another lift, then tunnels. It takes more than an hour in total to reach the bottom.
As you go deeper, your body starts to realize that the world is changing. At 1 kilometer, it's slightly warm. At 2 kilometers, much hotter. At 3 kilometers, breathing becomes heavy. And at 4 kilometers, the heat and humidity feel suffocating. This is because inside the Earth, temperature increases by about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius per kilometer. This is called the geothermal gradient. At the very bottom, the rock temperature reaches up to 66 degrees Celsius. To keep humans alive here, massive cooling systems are used. Thousands of tons of ice and cold water are sent down every day just to keep the air cool. Now, the second terrifying factor is pressure. The rocks here are under such immense pressure that everything wants to collapse. Sudden and violent rock bursts can occur where the rock itself explodes. That's why the tunnels are reinforced with steel, concrete, and strong mesh. But even then, danger is always present. In many places, the tunnels are so narrow that workers have to crawl or lie down to work. And the darkness is so absolute that without light, you see nothing. Complete blindness. In this extreme environment, people search for gold. But what's unbelievable is that each ton of rock contains only about 10 grams of gold, meaning one ring requires breaking a ton of rock. Every day, thousands of tons are extracted. But the most astonishing discovery in this darkness is a bacterium, desulforudis audaxviator, which survives without sunlight. It gets energy from uranium in the rocks and can sustain an entire ecosystem on its own. This discovery has changed scientific thinking, proving that life doesn't depend only on the sun. It could exist on other planets as well. However, there's another dark side to this mine. Illegal miners who secretly enter the tunnels, sometimes staying trapped for months, risking their lives for gold.
Mponeng is a place where modern technology, ancient Earth history, extreme heat, crushing pressure, darkness, and the strange existence of life all come together. When you go down there, it feels like the boundary between Earth and humanity disappears. Time stands still, and reality itself begins to change. This is not just a mine. It is a terrifying yet true story of the most extreme reality on Earth.